Here we go then, a massive game for both these two sides now. The winner should be can I confirm they're going up to Div 2?
The winner, whoever wins this, is automatically promoted to Division 2, and obviously whoever comes second is going to join Preferred Nightlife into the promotion and relegation series.
Right, guys, get your predictions in. Who's going to win, Snakebite or Minimum Wage? I'll be keeping my prediction Minimum Wage. 4-3. Do you see it going to all 3 maps, Danny?
No, I don't see it. I think it's going to go to at least 6 games in the series, but I can see it being finished slightly a little bit earlier. That's where my line of vision here. But I'm here to be impressed. I'm also here to be disappointed. Come on, disappoint me. Make it a full best of 7.
Well, this is it. This is where all the work pays off. You've played 7 league games this season. You've played the first playoff game. And now these two teams just need one more game to win it and go up to the 2nd division. It is going to be Snakebite on the blue team, Minimum Wage on the orange team, and Minimum Wage wanting and having to just clear away early effort. It was Cursed Wolf with this opening effort shot going forward, and Finney was just trying to keep the chance alive here. Minimum Wage, they've got a chance going forward here. It was Acris with a little high effort there. Cursed Wolf just going for the dribble really and couldn't get a lot with it, but there's a chance. It's a good chance as well. Cursed Wolf's got the lead, and that's Snakebite 1-0 up.
1-0 up, beautiful little play. You see the Wolf holding it down, the pass into the middle, then 1 to the opposition. Lovely 4-man play. It's a shame 2 of them was on the opposition. Disappointed going all those 7 games. I think this game should be longer. Let's have a best 11. Come on, ECG, extend the format.
Cursed Wolf, his effort shot blocked by Finney, and Finney again has to just fall away here. His teammates from Minimum Wage have to clear this ball away. It's Cursed Wolf again, looking to do lots of work, and he's been a key name which we mentioned so many times early on here, getting that early goal. Yuri just going to chime in with a little demo there. Cursed Wolf is trying to keep this pressure alive here for the Snakebite side. At this stage, they won't quite get anything. Yuri's shot isn't going to go a lot further than just the centre of the field, and that allows GIF an easy clearance off of this. Minimum Wage, they've not really sparkled to life. What a goal by Yuri!
Oh, what a shot that was. The match sends it down the field and on the volley. Beautifully tapped in as well, 2-0. Lovely to see. Oh, you can't get a better pass and play than that. Well, the predictions are out of the window in some cases here, but that is a response 2-1. It looks like the window has been closed firm.
Well, off of that, Minimum Wage just get the response, a quick response as well, and it did pay off how they wanted it. Snakebite, they've still got the lead going with Yuri's 2nd goal coming in just a few seconds ago, and we've only played 1 minute 15, and this is how close the game's getting and feeling already. No pressure needs to be felt by either of these two teams, and Mashet Pitch will be clearing the ball away, but Finney, he'll find the net. 2-2.
Well, 2 goals apiece. You seen Finney, the pass was there, it could have been easily tapped out, but he saw the net. Gets the break in the series, 3-2 in game number 1. We've only played this opening game so far. We haven't even approached half-time effectively, and we've seen 5 goals between the two. We expected the goals to be scored thick and fast, as Louis 2K said in the introduction, but we could have more there, but slows down in between the players, but nothing spectacular has happened between the two. The rotations, decent, but could be better. We'll find out how well it will be. Well, while the play does develop as well, Finney with the ball, and Louis 2K has snuck his way as he taken a little break to look at the predictions on Twitter, but Louis 2K has joined back in.
I muted my mic because I coughed accidentally and I didn't want it to be on stream, and I forgot to unmute because you were... Anyway, approaching the halfway mark in this series, and Yuri and Snakebite, they're trying to keep this chance alive, trying to keep something going forward here, and Snakebite can't quite get a lot more here. It's a chance potentially coming forward here. Minimum Wage, they do hold on to there and stand their ground for now. It's going to be GIF looking to get the control of the ball, but a little bit too far away for his liking, and Minimum Wage, they now have to fall back and just make sure they get the ball cleared away. It was Yuri now looking to go forward and trying to get the ball. Match it. Fish has a little chance here for Cursed Wolf and his team. It's just a little slowed down little play. Neither side scoring any goals in the past few minutes, and it feels like we've just kind of slowed down a bit.
Well, slow down a bit. I mean, the cough was more accelerating between the two teams, but while it is happening, raids are coming in the Twitch chat. I hope you're getting involved with the Twitter as well. And that is a sizzler of an opportunity, but 2 goals apiece here. We could have been easily broken there, but we see Match there trying to get an arc, quick shots or 2, but Gift knows to play down, moves it as well. But let's find out, will he have a snapshot victory here with this moment of play?
Minimum wage, they have to now they're trying to get the ball into the net and they just can't do it. The Snakebite defense just holding off and denying any potential chances from the minimum wage side. The ball just flying in the net and both sides intercepting each other's passes at this stage, and neither side really able to control possession of the ball. It's going to be Finney looking to get something set up here. It won't be anything for minimum wage, and now they have to fall back. They've got to defend. It was Match It with the latest chance which Gift was able to get onto, and now, considering we had a faster play with 4 goals in about 2 minutes, we've not really seen anything since then, and now it's starting to become a really important part of the game. Snakebite trying to get something, but it's Gift, and minimum wage, they're back in the lead.
Well, back in the lead, you see the play. Wolf catches, drops, catches, doesn't get the opportunity, and Gift knocks it straight into him and gets the ball into it. We talk about Goal Fest, all the hype, all that there. The players, no, they're just happy to watch. They're just not there. Come on, players, get the goals back into it. We know you want to. It's just something not quite clicking just yet.
This is, of course, the playoff final for both these two teams. The winner of this gets promoted, so it's a big game. And minimum wage, they're trying to get a 4th goal here at the end of this. 30 seconds for Snakebite to respond in game 1 of 7. And Aqueous is just trying to get this 4th goal here. The chance is there for Finian. He can't quite knock it in, and they're trying to keep this chance. The ball still loose towards the net. Finney might even try and make this 4th a reality, but the defending side with Yuri knocking the ball away, I think they've just done enough to clean it away. And one last chance down the other end. A couple of seconds for Snakebite to try and respond. Finney and his team have to clear this away, and I think they've just about done enough. The ball still going to be loose in the air, and they want this to be kept alive. Match It, just keeping it up, and Yuri's still in the air. They want this ball to fly. It's not going to work out in their favour. Minimum wage, they go 1-0 up.
They've gone 1-0 up. Exciting for the opening minute there. A few goals firing quickly into the net there. Quite a long dry spell before the next one followed that in the series here so far. But again, comes in, has a few opportunity here. Minimum wage strikes back into it after that 2-0 deficit as well. But Louis Duquet, we've seen shots, we've seen opportunities here. I don't even know what's going on. Happened.
It felt like after we had that huge little goal spell midway through, it just kind of calmed down, and both sides were kind of forcing themselves to try and pick up. I don't really know where it went wrong for the two sides, but both sides, it got a little bit sloppy towards the latter stage of that game, and I know a couple of people in chat said that they felt it was looking not up to scratch. It wasn't as good as what we'd seen the couple minutes before. As we try and regain one of the players for Snakebite, but Snakebite, they had the lead, and actually we didn't mention this. Minimum wage actually completed. They were 2-0 down and they won it 3-2.
Well, that is what happened as well. But again, we have been spoilt to the last series as well. Of course, watch the vote. Fabulous series as well. But this is here and now. This is, of course, for the main promotion battle, you would say, into the higher divisions of ECCGG. Could have been a quick one there, but if you're looking to get involved, join that Discord down below. But while it is the case as well, we haven't seen a goal, but some nice pass and play for the opening 20 seconds there.
Snakebite trying to get forward here, and they have done a great little finish in the end from Match It with support from Yuri there. It felt a bit messy on the minimum wage side of things, and just I'm not sure how it happened. Just so unlucky by Aqueous in the defending side for minimum wage. They can't get anything, and that's Snakebite. You're wanted favourites who have got the lead.
Well, got the lead. Beautiful play.
No way.
Response. No way. Oh, yes! We got a goal quickly in game one. The second one as well. Repeats the same feat here once again. Breaks the defence, gets it in two. It's just we would like a few more goals, please, next time, players.
Minimum Wage then, they're 2-0 down, and they have recovered from this before, and they did in the first game from 2-0 down. They won 3-2. Yui trying to make sure this doesn't happen. They had a chance. A shot was coming in there. Now Finney's just going to try and outplay his man. He will outplay one person. Aquarius is trying to at least center it again, and they can't quite do anything. A little bit messy from Minimum Wage, and they're just trying to control the ball at this stage. They won't quite be able to do it. Match it will knock the ball away as now for Snakebite, they push forward, they look for this third goal. Only a minute played and Match It, his chance was just knocked away, blocked by GIF, and off of that, and maybe chance here, Minimum Wage, they've got an open goal. Match It will do what he needs to do to clear it away for Snakebite, and off of that, so unlucky, Curse Wolf can capitalise, and maybe a chance, maybe a shot, not quite in the right positions, and for Snakebite, they can't quite get anything else for now.
Well, Clank can't get anything here, but you'll see the ones in orange desperately trying to move the ball left and right. Pass doesn't quite work out, but was deceptive as well. You've seen Giff there on the right, but not required. Gets that goal. Game 1, we've seen a 2-0 lead replicate as well in quick succession. A little bit longer this time, but they're getting back into the situation. But 90 seconds near gone by, and we tied the series. If they can get one more goal, that's the ideal situation.
Curse Wolf had an effort there from kickoff, which was blocked away by the Minimum Wage defence. Sorry, someone messaged me from chat and they just picked me off. Curse Wolf! That's a nice little shot.
Nice little shot, beautiful play, gets the opportunity. Finney, last man, can't get there. The demo attempt was coming in, but it looks like he was bumped away. The Wolf calmly gets it in, gets the goal as well. Opportunity coming in here, much different in comparison to game 1. Better, quicker, a bit more faster in the pace as well. And that is going to be the difference as long as they can keep it up.
Aquarius was just trying to get control of the ball there for Minimum Wage. It just didn't work out, and now Minimum Wage starting to feel the pressure down this end. GIF, he's trying to scramble it away. I can't even get words at this stage. Curse Wolf will be clearing it away with support, and Minimum Wage now trying to push forward. It's Yui with the play just to knock the ball back forward, and a chance was almost there for Yui, and it might be for Match. He can't quite find it. It's GIF who will save that effort. And for now, Minimum Wage survive another scare. I'm looking for a goal, and they can't even get the ball out their own half.
Well, couldn't get it out there, and GIF and Mads was having a romantic evening at the back post while all the players running around rampant at the side of the net there. Can't get the ball out quick enough in that situation. This time, the blue team recycle, gets the ball, moves it down here. Wolf with an absolute beauty of a pass. Defense split right apart there on the play. 4-1, much better.
Just gone halfway through, and for now, for Minimum Wage, it's a case of just trying to get a couple of goals back and try and see how far they can make a comeback possible. They are one map up, so one loss here wouldn't be too much of an issue, but Minimum Wage, they're just not looking up to scratch. And now Snakebite, it's starting to feel like they've got the momentum on their favour. They're trying to get as many goals as they can, and there could even be a fifth here. They are trying to push forward here, and just no one in defence on the Minimum Wage side looking fully confident and comfortable. Matched was trying to get the ball there. Finney will be the player to knock it away, and Minimum Wage, they are trying to come to light with something, but they can't do anything. Snakebite again pushing forward, intercepting an open net actually for Minimum Wage to work with, but even off of this, I don't even know if they can get something here. Matched, he doesn't even have to make a save.
Well, didn't get the save, but you see the ball moving around. Pass, brilliant save there, Bats. Moved it his way. GIF had the opportunity. The original play couldn't have been scored with the two defenders moving in. Wisely takes it up to the wall in that situation, but that means the awareness is there. They're still up for the match in this long distance game in this best of 7 series, game 2. And this particular game you're watching, but while it is the case, a minute down, 3 goals apiece, will be required for them to score. Can't get it either, but we'll see if they can break the deadlock.
Both sides really, at this point, just trying to keep the ball, trying to be calm at this stage. And I say they're trying to be calm, they're just piling balls into the net. So they're trying to get the ball forward, and another chance there matched. This time with the save, it's the minimum wage shot really. They were trying to find something from that, but they couldn't quite get it. Yui had a shot here, and he was looking to try and take advantage of this, but he can't quite do anything at this stage. 30 seconds, it's pretty much game over here for minimum wage in this game, and even just one goal back would be a little bit more nicer. I don't even think they can get that.
Well, the scoreline is surely being dominated by the blue team, and if Louis 2K hinting if minimum wage does get that second one, it would be flattering them, and they will! Oh, lovely strike there to be fair. Gets that opportunity, makes it 4-2. Well, it was purely dominated so far by Snakebite in this series here. 9 seconds left. It is dead and gone, but it will be good enough in this series so far. But it will tie one apiece here, so the predictions going ideal so far, and it will reduce to 7, effectively to the best of 5. But is the predictions coming in Twitter? There was a few of them saying 4-3 to both of the teams. Are they staying into that section of the game?
If you are interested, you can get involved in us on Twitter. Use the hashtag ECC playoffs, and we will try and read out some of your tweets. But in this game, we got the response that Snakebite needed. At least it was matched. We found the 3 goals, a hat trick in the end, and just the goals from I have got the response push from this now.
Well, is there a few of the saying SB will win? Actually, it's enough this here in the VOD and YouTube. I know you will be watching the series as intensely as we are here at Twitch. The game, it seems to be Snakebite out shooting their opponents down much more better. They get the goal, they got the opportunities. Was it an offensive error, or just wasn't just a simple case of the game didn't work in game 1 in comparison? They just needed a little bit more game time.
I think minimum wage. I think just the I didn't want to do that. I just think the amount of times that the fact that Snakebite got so many goals in such a quick amount of time, it might have just killed off the momentum from the Snakebite side of things, and I'm not really sure how minimum wage were able to recover from that. Just they seem to lost it all in the end.
Well, they may have lost as well. I don't know if this is RL leaks or drama as well. We may have a transfer coming up. I believe Snakebite might have Louis 2K moving in. Don't know who he replaced there, but no affections on the players in this one so far. Brilliant players coming out of their team. A lot more stable in that 30 seconds as well. But Gift with a Finney pass and play can't quite work out in between. But while it does happen in between the series, we will expect these passes plays to be a lot more finished and tighter. And if you did watch the third place match, it was exceptional in that department.
Snakebite, they're trying to push forward here to try and get a goal to break the deadlock at this stage. Both sides looking equal to it. It is Gift with this latest chance. A good little touch there, but maybe for minimum wage, it just wasn't the right angle for Gift to play that off of. Finney's still in the centre of the field, and he was looking to try and get a shot home if there was a centre. No centre down the other end. Snakebite trying to get a response going. Still trying to get this opening goal. Is Aquarius making the save? And now this is starting to feel a little bit sloppy from both sides at this stage. Not a lot of coordination looking to be coming out. And just an easy chance of match to really build off here. Kurzwolf looking to get something. He can't do anything with that effort then.
Well, nothing seems to be coming about in the last 2 games. In the opening 90 seconds, in game 1 we nearly seen 4 goals. Give a seconder here. In game 2 we've seen 3 goals. It's the first time these two haven't scored in a dynamic and explosive start so far. It's only sloppy, not getting the passes. The rotations are holding out in defense, not quite on the counter-attacking style of things, but while it is the case, we do see a few players trying to sneak the ball past, but Matt's been good in defense all night so far and has kept his team alive in this 0-0 in game 3.
Snakebite on the blue team trying to push forward, and they're just struggling at this stage against the minimum wage team, and minimum wage are doing well just to keep the ball in this side of the field. There was a shot there for Finney, and just a little bit too high to do anything. Match the player to knock it away for Snakebite, and another chance is going to be coming in. It is minimum wage trying to break the deadlock, trying to get this going, and they just can't get the ball in the right angle at this stage. Giff is next player to try and get a shot in there, and there's nothing off it. Yuri will be demoed off of that, and finally Snakebite looking to clear it out. They can't even clear it out. Yuri making a crucial save from Finney's shot, and they will again knock it away by Snakebite, but minimum wage looking more likely to score in an open net. Almost a chance there to work with Snakebite, just equal to all these chances.
Well, can't get those chances there. You've seen Finney with a few opportunities knocking as well, but the orange team looking the more likely between the two of scoring as well, but can't get it either. But you have to give credit where due. They got the defense away from it, but they have been a little bit slower, lax at times as well. It might pay dividends for the orange team to leave themselves slightly higher up the pitch in minimum wage's case. They get that goal and kill the game, but will they? They are in the corner on the counter and now have to defend too.
1 minute 15, still neither side have been able to find a goal, and despite minimum wage having all those shots and chances early on here, maybe another chance here. It was Finney looking to get a shot in. He was in the right position, but just a little bit too high for him to match the ball. Cursewolf down the other end, a great shot, a great chance, and an even better save by Finney, keeping minimum wage in this at 0-0, and off of that, Finney and his team are pushing forward. They're looking for the chance, but Snakebite will be the team who knock it away, and maybe an open net, an open chance. Gift was almost there, but that was a crucial block away by Yuri, and they might not be able to get this one. It is Aqueous. Minimum wage finally get another goal.
What a goal. Wolf with the clear. Finney there to Equi. Can't get that there. Match went for boot. Yuri all alone. And that breaks the deadlock at 1-0 now in game 3. Beautiful pass and play. Keep the defence at bay too. But nonetheless, we could have had a quick one too. 2-0, and that's how quickly the tides can turn.
Snakebite, they're going to have to really make some sort of impact instantly now if they want to try and come back in this one game. Finney, just an easy tap home from that little shot there. A nice shot off it as well. And for Snakebite now, just how do they really respond? They have to get a goal and they have to get the aggression going forward. But with the kickoffs going in favour of minimum wage, it looks very unlikely it's a third. And that surely should be game, set and match for minimum wage now.
Well, game, set and match wraps this third game firmly into the column as well. We weren't expecting this to go the long distance. We kept it tight, they kept it fierce between the two. Rotations was all untangled due to a 1-2 passing play originally, and a few kickoffs here and there might have been the difference. Trying to get a consolation goal there, but can't get it either. Passes weak as well. Well, is the case. We are hoping to see game number 4 be on similar lines as well, but a little more tighter the passes and maybe a few long ball redirects. But Louis 2K, we of course have our hashtag ECC playoff on the background as well, and we have been seeing a few interesting predictions coming in from that 4-3 to both teams so far. Any fearing and maybe a quick series, or they stay in the distance?
I mean, even a couple of us in the commentary were sort of saying we thought it wouldn't be a one-sided series either way, and this certainly doesn't look like a one-sided affair. Whatever happens from this now, obviously we've not had any more predictions. Do keep using the Twitter hashtag ECC playoffs and get your predictions in and get your thoughts on the entire game, the league, anything you want, and we'll give you a cheeky little shout out as well. 3-0 minimum. Is that minimum?
Leading 2-1, remember, but It just seems to be minimum wage edging out when it matters most, but it's been back and forth wage despite the wage again. It could go the distance back and forth, but if that keeps on the pattern, wage will end up.
If you are new here, of course, do follow the ECC Twitch channel and also subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're watching one of the VODs. It's been a great set of games so far. And I'll tell you, I really... Why have I...
Oh. Well...
No? Alright, my Rocket League's playing up.
Well, LuTK might be having a little bit of difficulties there in the bit. Have you got into the spectate mode okay?
Yeah, all fine now. No, it just keeps letting me into the game. I'm not a player. I'm not trying to ruin this, I promise, I'm sorry.
Well, our dreams as casters will always want to be on the big stage, playing against the highest quality of opposition. Don't blame LuTK trying to sneak his way into it, but the players have noticed. That's a shot by Finney, and it will be good enough to take the lead.
A great little finish there from Finney. Just, it looked to be really teasing in and out. Just the slices of touch by Snakebite might have helped it push back out, but nothing going to be coming off it in the end. It's Minimum Rage back in the lead and looking to go 3-1 up in the maps here. And that early goal was really good and almost a second. Cursewolf making that good little save off of that play there. Matched will be the player just to knock it away at this stage. And if anything, you won't be knocking it away. It gives Minimum Rage a chance to push forward. Nothing coming off that shot. And Cursewolf down the other end, just a little bit too high. And Cursewolf can't do anything off of this. Snakebite, they're looking for the chance, they're looking for the shot. We're 4 minutes 15 gone on the clock. I don't know what to say.
Well, don't know what to say, but Finney has the ball, doing the talking on the pitch. Quick shot there, but the defence holds it well enough for Snakebite, who is playing in that blue script of the car there. But Finney, good control, reads the play, stalls it along enough to allow his teammates for boost and position! And that's an equalising goal in this game number 4.
It's a nice finish coming out from Match, just easy enough to tap in, and now on the Minimum Wage side to knock that away. Player was close, but not close enough. It means we're tied up in this series, and Snakebite, the fans' favourite, do finally get something to cheer about. They've got one go off of this now, and maybe looking to try and respond with something here. Minimum Wage, for now, they're trying to keep the pressure on their side of things, and maybe looking to go 2-1 up here. And the pressure and their positions are sensing that a potential 2-1 lead for Minimum Wage could come out.
Well, it could be the case. Finney drops it down from a gift pass. This is looking very attractive, and that's a lovely, gorgeous 2-1 lead as well. Beautiful pass and play coming out as well, but Wolf really should have done better there.
2-1 Minimum Wage back in this lead. Now that's Finney and Giff with the 2 goals for the orange team, and Giff will get the kick-off in favour of their side, but it's only going to go straight to Yuri of Snakebite, and Snakebite, they're trying to push forward, but any balls sent their way are just thrown right back away from them. Minimum Wage, they're just going for these counter-attacks, and 2 players double committing to that just kind of shows that the mentality might not be there for Snakebite, and it feels like they're certainly feeling the pressure. Yuri and Gift looking to try and get the shot home, and the great save actually by Matched. Finney, his shot's not quite going to find the net, and yeah, I don't know.
Well, doesn't quite know. The shot, as Louis2K said there, could have easily extended the lead. 3-1 mentality. Not there for the Snakebite. They have played fabulous so far. Defends well there. Scrappy, mind you, at that. But Yui's good hard clear, gives time for the reset, builds the confidence, a bit of pressure, but easily dismantled with the 1-2, and the third comes into play, and that gets the oohs and the ahs and the attention of Twitch chat as well. Fabulous quick plays there, could have been 3-1.
Great little save coming from Cursewolf, and Yuri's just trying to kickstart a little counter-attack going forward here for the Snakebite side. They're not quite going to get anything, and that's Minimum Wage back the ball in their favour, and they're now just going to try and control it. A great set of touches coming out, and maybe just a mistake there by Acrius not able to escape his teammate who was right below him. Match down the other end, looking for the shot, looking for the chance, and Snakebite try and push forward. They can't do anything with it, and now time is ticking away for Snakebite to try and recover. Finny's got the shot, and Acrius will follow up and find the net.
Minimum Wage playing with magical touches so far. 1-2s in the middle of the field. Not being pressured, but lovely touch as well. Gets it with a touch of the side netting as well. And then gets it in 3-1 the lead in game number 4 as well. But a quick response here could have been dangerous from the kickoff, but the rotation held well, but requires the 4th man in this team, the net, to hold it out. 1 minute 20 remains.
Snakebite is really just trying to get something back going again. Come on, Snakebite. Everyone's behind you, or most of the people in chat are behind you, and lots of people want you to win, and this will be a horrible way to lose in the final. They're trying to go forward. They're trying to get some chances in play, but now they won't quite get a lot, and Yui's pass to his teammate is not going to be enough. It's intercepted by Minimum Wage as they push forward, as they look for this 4th goal. They won't quite be allowed to get it, and Curse Wolf is going to try and kickstart something, looking for the shot. A great little setup for his teammate, doesn't quite land for them, and just a little bit too high. So close, so unlucky. And for Snakebite now, this game might just be over.
Well, GIF puts that ball high up as well. Louis 2K saying it's over. Wolf batters and bumps, keeps the pressure alive as well. You see they're hungry for this really decisive game in their season in this league here at ECG, but they haven't quite found the mark yet. But good players coming out, but control and domination so far by, of course, Minimum Wage, making this 3-1 very, very difficult to get it back into the game.
Yuri, one last chance, potentially nothing to come for Snakebite from this game, and we're almost there now. Minimum Wage just need one map to be crowned champions of Division 3, and this will be so devastating if you support Snakebite or if you play for Snakebite. So unlucky, and Minimum Wage, as I predicted, looking the strong.
Well, look on the stronger side. The predictions were going for 3. I said it might reach best off that. It'll be 6 games, maybe finish slightly earlier as well. But while it is the case, Louis 2K, we've seen this game go back and forth. Minimum Wage proving, striding, getting themselves back into the game. But Snakebite, they're the favourites. They're the crowd favourites at that as well. They have all the glory, the popular in the Discord as well. But it just hasn't worked so far from them.
Not really seen enough from them tactically going forward. They look a little bit sloppy going forward. They've had some chances, I'll give them that, but it's Minimum Wage who have just been equal to those chances, and Minimum Wage look all round like a relatively strong team. Defensively, they can read Snakebite. Attackingly, they've got the right mindset and they can find the net when they need to, and for Snakebite, they've got to somehow find a way to counter the fact that their attack.
Well, have to find a way to counter as well, of course, on the slides that you see before the screen. The previous games of the series, worthwhile in the VOD, but it is championship point in some cases for the ones in orange. Minimum Wage, they will be getting a price rise if they can get into the series. Good so far, opening in the 10 seconds. Quick opportunity, doesn't quite get it as well. Well, that is the case. We could have a very tight series.
GIF is just going to try and control the ball. It's Minimum Wage again, trying to go forward with the ball here. Curse Wolf, he for now will intercept that little play, and off of that Snakebite, they're going to try and push forward here, but Vinny, an easy enough hit, an easy enough block, and off of that, they push forward. The counters are just so good, and GIF, he's equal to that ball. He can easily catch the ball when it's going away from them, and Snakebite, when you think they've got a chance, their opponents are just equal to it. Curse Wolf, the player with that chance there, and they're trying to keep it alive, but 2 players at the back mean it's an easy enough clearance for the Minimum Wage side. A minute gone, and GIF and the side of Minimum Wage trying to get this opening goal. They came close to it. Curse Wolf making that save, and Curse Wolf again might be called into play here. He will knock it away on the second attempt. Minimum Wage though, they're feeling the pressure, and Curse Wolf, they can't quite do any. Curse Wolf, his side for Snakebite, they can't do a lot, sadly.
Well, sadly, can't do a lot. Wolf will be the man that keeps that hope alive, and Yui left all alone, can't get to the fence to take that ball away, and Finney, he has been the man, the magical person in this team here who has been the talisman, if you want to call it that, breaking the deadlocks when necessary. 1-0 with that 90 seconds gone by, and the chat crying, giving their please the snakebite, come on, please win. Well, come on chat, they quite can't hear you loud enough. And on Twitter as well, use that hashtag as well. But while it's the case, we will approach that devastating moment, and that goes alright. Could have been one apiece.
They're coming close, but for Snakebite it's not good enough, and they're not quite finding the shots that they need. Aquarius, a great aerial play, great chance as well. Match with the player just to save that ball and deny Snakebite a chance to go 2-0 down at this stage. Minimum wage, they're going to try and push forward yet again. And looking for the shot. Finney looking so good in the air. It's a crucial touch away by Snakebite, and it wasn't necessary, but it was the safer call. And for minimum wage, they've got a chance also. They're trying to get the ball knocked in, trying to keep something happening. Snakebite just unable to really find anything at this stage, and minimum wage now, they're looking in control. A good shot for Curse Wolf on the other side, but it's not quite going to pay off. Approaching halfway through this final game, potentially final game, it's Snakebite who are one down. Minimum wage looking to double their advantage now.
Well, trying to that there, Wolf. I don't know if it was a musty flick or just a back flick the way his car rotated. It looked quite well on the position and the accuracy. Power behind it there, but that's been the difference between the two teams. 1-2 passing plays there, quickly underneath as well, but Gift sends it back to his team, and Yui once again left all alone, can't defend the shot, all the net to choose, gets it as well. And the European Championship has provided upsets, results, misery, and this team here in orange, minimum wage, will be celebrating tonight if they can hold on to the lead.
Curse Wolf, a great double save there by him and his teammates. The Snakebite now try and push forward. They're trying to respond however they can. This is needed more than ever now, and Finney will be allowed to get the ball centered and sent forward here, but Yui and the Snakebite's team for now just scramble the ball away. Curse Wolf again centering the ball, and this is a good little chance, a good little bit of play. A chance was there. Minimum wage somehow scramble and send the ball away. Yui again going to try and center it in. Match this time was the player looking for the shot. Curse Wolf, he's trying to keep this chance alive, and so many chances being flown in for minimum wage. They're easily cleaning away these chances, and the hope slowly fading for Snakebite. 90 seconds to get something, to get 2 goals, and match just getting it down. The chance, it was so close to Yuri, not close enough. He's still somehow allowed to score.
Well, Mitch drops it down. Yui, opportunity, a touch of the wheel, it was enough to get it his way. The 2 defenders drops it down. Diabolical it was, but it's good enough. Gets it back within touching distance. 1 goal, a little bit of glimmer hope, some would say. Minimum wage still leads by it, however, just needs to keep on the pressure and the dream, and 60 seconds will be the difference from match point to, of course, extending this series.
Not just match point, championship point potentially here for minimum wage. If they can just hold on for this last minute, it's going to be Gift going forward here in minimum wage. If they get a third, they've pretty much secured the win here. Finney trying to do what he can, and it's going to be centered, and Snakebite now the side trying to get this second goal, and they're not quite done yet either. Match is trying to get hold of that. He won't be allowed to get it, and still though, Snakebite able to push forward. Down the wing they go. Just a really powerful ball, and it lines up actually from Match. Yuri trying to get the second shot in. The rebound effort not quite there, and now it's an open goal. This could be it for minimum wage, and Snakebite just trying to keep some chance, some hope alive here going into the last 20 seconds.
Well, last 20 seconds, the kitchen sink, even the house may get thrown! And Yui has finally, third time of asking, keeps it out to 10 seconds remaining. Minimum wage still putting the pressure. The counter could be on to quick pass to Yui, and it goes away. Ball to drop down the field, and it could have been OT at least.
We almost had overtime. It was a similar scenario to that previous game which we saw a couple of hours ago, but it just doesn't work.